everybody. Thank you for joining me today. So today is day 19 out of my 25 days of Christmas sketches. And I'm so excited. It seems like everyone is enjoying these really super quick. Some of the videos along the way have been a little bit longer because there's more work done for the different elements, but this is going to be another easy day. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to start with stamping on the paper. I think this is a great technique that a lot of times people forget about. So on the lighter shades of paper, you can always stamp right to it. Okay, so here is one of the Kaiser Craft sheets. It's usually like I want to say it's a half sheet, but it's the same image almost mirrored, if that makes sense. And so I decided that I was going to use these on this particular project, and I didn't want to create the big bow that's in the sketch, so I decided to use the peel offs to kind of create basically interest down on the bottom part, as you know, is shown in the sketch. I figured this was the best way to sort of like pay homage to that particular element of the sketch. And I'm just using two different sizes in the peel offs, cutting enough on the ends to be able to wrap it around and then save the rest by putting it onto my page. As you can see, some of my little bits that I've saved. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm just going to tape this up and attach it to my matte paper. And don't forget that art glitter glue. It definitely is a help. I believe in it 100%, that if you use it with your ATG tape, you can pick it back up off, separate your papers, and you'll have minimum damage. And it just gives you that little bit of time to wiggle around and get everything moved. So we're doing an A2 size card that's going to be on its side. And I think earlier in the series, I talked about using different card sizes, and I just realized as I'm putting this together, I think I did all A2 size cards. But any of these cards, you can really change them up and make them square cards. They would work for that too. All right, our mat is going to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And we're going to line it up here on our card base. And then we're going to attach the pattern paper, which I think on this one, I use something that's a little bit more on the subtle side. I like to use the ones where like patterns maybe aren't too crazy, if I'm going to be putting some, bling on top of it. So on this, I'm just going to lay it to fit inside our mat. And then we're going to start building up our pattern papers using the specialty cardstock from Nuvo. I love this cardstock. I really, really did. I hope they keep making it, and I hope they do it in different colors, because I love craft, and really any color of the rainbow. I think it would be really, really pretty, and it would be something that you can use more times than just Christmas. So definitely one of my favorites of the season. So for this part of the sentiment, I wanted to give a little dimension. So I'm using these 3D foam squares. I think I wound up getting these from Tailored Expressions, because I had did a little shopping spree on their channel when I found the sentiment labels that they have. And while I was on there, I decided to get a few essentials. Foam squares, foam tape, definitely things you should have in your craft supply, because it definitely can enhance a card, a scrapbook page, all that kind of stuff. So for my Nuvo drops on this one, I knew I wanted to put one at the center of the ornament that's hanging in the pattern paper, and then I put 2 more dots, keeping it very simple, but super worthy for anyone who's receiving it. I think it's so great. I love it. And I like, this is what I'm telling you, where it's mirrored, because you can see it's the same pattern, just one's on the left side, one's on the right side, and it works just as well. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button, and definitely comment down below. I always love reading your comments and answering back. Even if it takes me a day or two, I promise you I will try and always go back through and look, because I appreciate it so much. Okay, so please, down in the more section, I have links to Jeannie's links. She did a 12-day series with me. So by the time you get to this one, her series will technically be done. But still, check out her videos. Check out my best friend's YouTube channel. And have a great day, you guys. Thanks.